like even English, Hindi,
Yes.
any there you will find people from like every country. Even if you want to learn Korean, you can find many people from Korea too. They are always talking about shoes. They have gone to join many group discussion, and people from Japan, and when they talk to someone from like Korea, they are always talking about shoes. And I was like, why are you so obsessed with shoes? Don't you have any?
Yes, I'm absolutely doing great. Thank you so much for asking. And good afternoon. How are you?
Good afternoon. I'm also good, and
Mhm.
day was not good today, as I already told you. My mom got sick suddenly, and I take her to hospital. So yeah,
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
but
I tell you.
she's fine.
Uh-huh. She's
Okay,
fine now.
our viewers already know you. I have to introduce myself now. Okay, so I'm Arya, and I live in Uttarakhand. There's a district called Nainital. I live in a city there. There's Ramnagar. It also called as Jim Corbett City. Do you know about Jim Corbett National Park?
I have heard, but I don't know much exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah, I have heard the name. Yes.
it's the first national park of India. It's in my
Mm-hmm.
city. It was
Mm-hmm.
built in 1973. My place is a tourist place. Like I often see tourists struggling.
Yeah, Nainital is a tourist place. Yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And Nainital is already very famous for tourism.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
And
Okay.
I'm a student. I'm currently pursuing graduation in PhD. It's my final year now.
In
Plus,
which stream?
actually, I'm pursuing general BSc, so I have to study all three subjects: physics, chemistry, and math. I'm not pursuing it with honors, so it's a little bit hard for me.
Mm-hmm.
I was started my YouTube channel previous year, but I quit because of my studies. I couldn't manage because physics, chemistry, these are all very hard subjects.
Mhm.
Now
Mhm.
again, because my exams finished and I also got the results, so I've again started my YouTube journey.
That's lovely to know.
Doing very amazing. I've gone through your YouTube channel, really helping people. So yeah.
Yeah, I'm just trying my level best as I'm also a learner. I'm also learning this language. Am I audible to you properly?
Yeah, you are audible to me.
Okay, great. Okay, so it's really great to know about yourself, and I would like to know your hobbies too. What do you do in your leisure time?
What I do actually, from since my childhood, I'm really a very avid reader. I read a lot. Like since my childhood, didn't know about much about reading. That reading is useful, but later I got to know that reading is really very useful for like every.
Mhm.
Now I read novels, both non-fiction and fictional novels. Currently, I'm reading The Power of Your Subconscious Mind. It's really a very amazing novel.
Yeah, that is super one. Okay, so since your childhood, you have been reading. That is amazing. I haven't come across a lot of people who have this habit of reading. Basically, I have heard this complaint from many people who want to learn English, but they cannot read for longer time. Even they read only for 2 days. Sometimes they start reading and they forget after 3 days or 4 days, they quit again, because reading is one thing that requires patience, and you have to be consistent with it. You have to it is not naturally interesting. We have to find our interest in reading, right? So initially when you start your journey, it is not interesting at all. You feel monotonous, and it happens with many people. That's why they cannot read. But you are I guess voracious reader, and that is amazing about you, and I liked very much. That's great. What else do you do?
it's it was a plus for me because already used to read a lot, and when I started learning, I started reading English novels. That really helped me. I read many novels online too. So
Okay,
yeah.
so I would like to know, like, you have started reading in English now. It means before you were reading in other language?
In my childhood, I used to read Hindi books only. Hindi novels.
Okay, but still, if you have a habit of reading even in any language, but now you are concerned about your English communication skills, then you can switch and you can, the first, you know, the taste of reading. That is important because many people don't know about even in any language. And honestly, if I talk about myself, during my school days, since childhood, I was not into reading at all, even not in Hindi. I was not reading anything in Hindi or in any other language. I have started my journey itself in English. When I started my English learning journey, only then I have started. But still, after starting this journey, I have the taste. Now I know how it feels when you read for a longer period of time. So first, when you taste that interest or something, then you can read in any language. That is most important. If someone doesn't know about the interest, about the taste, when you read, how you enjoy, like, it is easy to enjoy a movie, but it is difficult to enjoy a book. So when you get that enjoyment while reading book, this is great. So even though if you are reading in Hindi, but still, you have the interest, then you can switch and then you can read easily in English too. So how many
Actually,
books have you completed
um,
in English? Uh-huh,
yeah.
go ahead.
I was saying I have started learning English. Like it's been 2 years since I've started learning English, and
Wow.
in the starting, I've started using some English apps because there are many apps now by which we can practice English, and I
Yeah.
amazing app where I found people from like different country. I had a lot of friends from different country. Even they
Wow.
are on WhatsApp right now. They are really good. So it's easy. We should talk to people if we really want to improve our English. I used to talk to them
Absolutely.
on a daily basis. Yeah.
That's great. That's great. So I was asking, how many books have you completed in English?
Um. Actually, I maybe around 9 to 10 because some I've
Wow.
read online and some I've read offline. Like I have bought them.
Hmm.
So, yeah.
That's
What
lovely. So you,
reading? Do you also like reading?
yes, I absolutely love reading a lot, and I would.
I'm
Not getting
saying
your
what
voice.
kind of novels do you read? Like do you read
Uh,
non-fictional?
Non-fiction. I don't read fiction. I read non-fiction in order to develop my personality and like spiritual books and especially personal development, so related to mind, health, or spiritual journey. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. And this is a very interesting thing. Like reading nowadays, it is simultaneous, it is like gradually, fading away. People don't enjoy much reading because they have everything online on, especially they want to watch everything in a video form. So they,
Yeah.
instead of reading a book, actually a book, they love to read, maybe online, or they love to watch summary, or they love to listen to audio on, there are a lot of like Kuku FM or other audible, I guess, audiobooks available nowadays. So people prefer to do that instead of reading a proper book. So this is one thing that is in you, that is great. So I would like to, many people have this fear or have this complaint how to start reading. So I want to know, like, how did you find your genre? Like, what are the things you enjoy and what are the books you should read? How did you find that?
As I said, you have started reading since my childhood. So
Mm-hmm.
in the thing, I used to read stories, non-fictional stories when I had books. So I've read them, and they are kind of. Do you know about how would I say? Some books are like non-fictional. They are non-fictional book. I found got them from the library. We have a library. at our
Mm-hmm.
speech. I bought them from, I don't know how I found them and how I started reading, but I just getting
Started. It was not,
yeah,
you didn't
I
need to make extra efforts to start getting interest in reading.
yeah, and
Uh-huh.
completed, complete one book in just one day. I was so like, because in
Wow.
the child I don't know, I didn't know how to use phone. I didn't have a phone, so I just used to read in my free time.
Mm-hmm. So you didn't need to, make a lot of efforts, put a lot of efforts deliberately to in order to get interest or inculcate a habit of reading. It was very spontaneous and easy, effortless journey for you.
Yeah,
Huh, that's great. Okay, again, you as you shared, you are. Uh-huh.
I was saying, how did you started reading? What about you? Do you have any backstory to?
Yeah, when first, it was like I was not planning to start reading part, but I wanted to learn this language, right? So I started listening to many people on YouTube. And when you listen to many people, famous people, they always share read this book. This is very famous. I started with this. I read this. I have written down this book. So when I was listening to a lot of podcasts of Jay Shetty, I got to know about his books, and I have read both his books. Then I was watching a lot of short videos on Instagram reels of Ankur sir. So Ankur Wariku also shared that I have written down these two books. Then I got to know about those. Then I started. So when there is a frequency, when there is a vibe, you can match your mindset or your thought process with a proper writer. Like this, I have started journey. I have started my journey. Like I was listening to Ankur sir, I was listening to Jay Shetty. Then I started reading their books first. And listening to other people also, they started sharing like if you want to inculcate any kind of habit, a new habit in yourself, you should start with atomic habits. Then if you
Yeah,
want to, yeah,
habit is popular. Even I was
yes.
read it.
Uh-huh, yeah. So like this, I started picking those books, and I know like if I can match my thought process with these people, I can read their books, right? So and again, like I was also I started getting the knowledge about mind too, like how mind works, how we should stay positive, how like law of attraction works and all that. So then I started reading about this mindset. So I read Power of Subconscious Mind, The Secret, like that is based on law of attraction. So like this I started reading. That's why I know like I don't enjoy fiction books, but I enjoy non-fictions. In that also I don't read I don't really enjoy books based on money, like that Rich Dad Poor Dad is really famous book, and everyone suggests that, everyone reads that, but I was not able to read that. I purchased that book. I started reading. I read only for 5 or 6 pages and then I left. So, and I purchased that Psychology of Money too, right? But that again, I didn't read. But yeah, otherwise, a lot of books I have read.
Said I like books that are related to women empowerment. The first
Okay,
novel was related to women empowerment. It was about a girl. Yeah.
okay. Yeah, many people have shared about Sudha Murthy's books too. So I would love to read her books because I know I can match my mindset and thought process a little bit with her too. I have listened to her podcasts with different people, with different YouTubers, famous YouTubers. From that, I know like I can read her books too. She also motivates, inspires, and she has done a lot of great works in her life. So I would love to read her books now. Yeah. What about
Okay.
you? What is the next book that you wanna read?
Um, I think I would read the book. Have you heard about Gulliver's Travel?
No, I haven't.
It's a popular book. I've not read it, but I will read it next time.
Okay. Okay,
But I,
and what's your dream if I talk about? Okay,
yeah,
what's your dream? What's your dream?
was my dream. It's a secret.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It's a
So,
secret, but little bit just related to you. Do you wanna become an author? Do you wanna write a book? Do you have any idea of like
no,
any thought of writing?
I'm not going to be a writer for sure. I know that.
No, it's not possible. It's not possible. That is not decided yet. Maybe in future you will get a nice thought or a different thing in your mind because you are a voracious reader now. So maybe you would think like I should share this with different people, with other people too. So I should write a book on it. So it can happen anytime, like in life. It can, yes. Sudhamurti has started really late. This writing, I guess I have heard in some of her videos. Yeah.
She is an amazing human being. I didn't know
Yes.
much, but yeah, I've also listened to her.
That's why I want to read her books because I also don't know much. I have just listened to
Actually,
some podcast.
do you know about her husband, Narayan Murthy sir?
Yeah, I have just heard little bit, not much, but yeah.
He also gave a statement recently, which is really trending these days, that youth should work 70 hours a week, and we are the
Mhm.
youth. We have to work 70 hours a week. So yeah,
Yes.
he is very trending these days because of this statement.
Uh-huh. Okay. Okay. Great. Great. Okay. So, is there any question that you wanna ask?
Of course, like you are learning Korean too, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that's amazing. I've also once started learning Spanish, but I quit. Now I only remember two words. That is hola, that means hi, and second is good morning. Buenos Dias, something like that, and como estás. I've learned the basic
Okay.
sentence. Now I don't. I only focus on learning English plus on my study. But also should have some time, because learning is language. You you should
Hmm.
specify. And so
That's great. So, did you start learning this language online?
yeah. I had a app. It's Hello Talk. Do you know about it? You can learn any
Yes.
language, like even English, Hindi,
Yes.
and there you will find people from like every country. Even if you want to learn Korean, you can find many people from Korea too. They are always talking about shoes. I have gone to join many group discussion, and people from Japan, and when they talk to someone from like Korea, they are always talking about shoes. And I was like, why are you so obsessed with shoes? Don't you have any other topic? They are always for the taste of it.
Yes, yes, absolutely. Okay. So as you shared, you are from Nainital, and you know that is a tourist place. So many tutors are coming. Many tourists are
Okay,
visiting this place.
tend to share with you. One day I was coming back from my coaching, and there was this a family. They were actually maybe they have come for visiting the Nainital or maybe any place here. So they are her father. They were a family of four members. Okay, so the um, and their children was very not. They were not small. Okay, they were
Let's finish that. You were sharing something about the family, so just complete that.
okay. I think I've already told you that there was that man who couldn't cross the road, and his children were laughing their lungs out because it's hard in India to cross a road. Maybe they have came from a different country, so it's easier.
Yes.
And in India, only we Indians can cross roads without being scared. But he was very scared.
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So I was asking, like, this is a tourist place, so you must be encountering a lot of foreigners, native speakers. So have you ever talked to any native speaker? Why?
Unfortunately, couldn't get an opportunity to talk to anyone. Actually, they
Okay.
are on the taxi, and so
Happening today? I don't know. Did you receive any call?
yeah, I too got a call right now. Okay,
Yeah,
let's
that's
just
fine.
call because you are also getting calls, and I too am getting a lot of calls. It was an
Yeah,
amazing.
it is happening today only with me because I have just ordered some things. That's why it is happening. Okay, so in Nainital, you didn't get opportunity to talk to any native. That is.
Nainital. I live in a city near Nainital. It's called Jim Corbett City.
Uh-huh. But
I
you
don't.
ca- you
Yeah, it's
must be
like
visiting the Nainital very often. So maybe that time you could have talked to any native speaker. Do you have this like thought in your mind that you want to talk to any? Lot of disturbance today.
its place, and it's very happening. There are a lot of we often see foreigners, but they are always, as I said, always on the gypsy, and we can't talk to them. Like I can't
Hmm.
like wait, I have to talk to you. I can't do that.
Yes. Yes. But do you wanna do that? Do you wanna talk to native speakers?
If I get an opportunity, I would surely talk to them. I
Okay. Okay.
people from different areas. I already mentioned that from past 2 year, I had a lot of friends from different country, and I had been talking to them. Really want to explore new things, knowing about their cultures, how they survive, what they eat, and what they study. So yeah, even recently, I was talking to my friend, and she was from South Africa. Yeah, her name is Cinderella. So yeah, I was.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so you made a lot of friends online while talking to them. Okay, that's great. That's great. Okay, so how did you start your YouTube journey? Like, what thought came to your mind, or who inspired you to start a YouTube channel?
The thought was very simple. I used to record my videos for improving my skills, as people used to practice in front of mirror, and someone recommended me that you can record your videos to practice and then observe your how you speak. It will also improve your self confidence and the your communication skills. You will be able to observe yourself. So I thought, if I'm recording videos in my phone, why don't I post them on YouTube? Then I started posting videos on YouTube. I
Okay.
learned something. Yeah. So
Okay. Yeah, I have visited your channel, and you are not posting conversational videos. You are posting your own videos, right?
yeah, it's
Hmm.
my first conversational video.
It's your first conversational video. No, you have talked to, you already talked to many.
Yeah, I have quit my YouTube channel previous year, but now I've again started. I have only posted around like 10 to 20 videos, and among them, there are only four long videos. So I've been recording them for like 4 days.
Hmm.
It's some
Okay.
videos too soon. I
Okay,
have,
so you are going to start that journey too. Hmm.
yeah, for sure, because it will help me also, and also the other person too.
Yes, absolutely. So for that, if you want to have a session again with me on particular topic, you can just mail me. We will have another session that you can upload on your channel. Okay.
Again, because we couldn't talk today because I
Uh-huh.
have because of my mom, and also we are getting too much calls today.
No problem. In any day you can tell me. We will talk on a particular topic. Okay.
Okay, I have a lot of people around me right now. They are literally
Staring
staring
at you.
and nothing
Okay.
them. Then I'm an introvert person, so it's really very hard for me.
Okay, yeah, I understand. I am also the same. I guess I have more. I am inclined towards more this introvert thing than extrovert. I become extrovert when after knowing the person in and out. after becoming a good friend, I can be an extrovert with them, but before I seem always like an introvert. So it is difficult for me to I visited some places here in Jaipur's, but and I saw many native speakers there, but I didn't talk to any one of them. You must have watched my videos. I have shared that I went there, but I didn't talk to anyone. It is a difficult task to initiate and to strike up a conversation with natives initially, but I'll keep doing that. One day I will be able to do this.
I'm a different kind of introvert, you know. I can talk to strangers easily, but I cannot talk to the people whom I know. I don't know why this happens to me.
It is natural. It is natural. When we speak in English, it is natural. We cannot speak with people who are familiar or who are good friends, but with we can talk with strangers. Yeah, it is very natural. It is not only with you. It happens with everyone.
Yeah, yeah. You
Yes.
speak good,
Mhm.
and your communication skills are also too good. And one thing that I know,
Okay.
noticed that you always wear a smile on your face. That is very
Mhm.
good because
Thank you
you
so
are
much.
very
Thank you.
good.
Thank you so much. You are also doing a great job, and I guess you have a lot of confidence while speaking. People are around you. You are consider yourself an introvert, but still you are performing and still you are talking to me. That is great because like this we have to push our envelope, right? I think I
Yeah,
lost you
that
again.
for me. I
Your
said
voice is breaking in between.
I
Okay,
don't know.
yeah,
I said
yeah, because
this day was really adventurous for me because I'm
Mhm.
doing what done before speaking.
You will remember this day.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
You say everything
yeah.
has a good reason. If I would be at home, I would not be able to
Mhm.
speak. Yeah.
Mm. Okay, then we will meet
But
very soon. I hope you will,
I'm
huh?
yeah, I'm really sorry because I took you a lot of time of yours. I got
No
late.
problem. It can happen with anyone. It is not a thing in our hand. It can be we cannot predict anything, any issues related with especially health. So it's okay, no problem. Yeah, okay. So we will meet very soon. Thank you so much for joining the session. It was really nice talking to you. I would love to have another session anytime whenever you feel free. You can send me an email again. You can remind me, and we will have. Okay. Yeah, and keep doing the great work. You are already talking very nicely. Your English is good.
Good journey. Bye bye.
Uh, bye bye. I didn't catch your last words, but yeah. Bye bye. Take care of yourself and your mom.
Okay, thank you.